Welcome to the Daffodil International University, and thank you very much for choosing us, to joining with us. I think before coming and joining in this session, I already demonstrated one video for you to keeping a note, but I don't know how many you are already keeping notes. Are you really ready? Everyone has the notepad. If you don't have, please ask someone to supply it. And it should be an indication as a faculty, because without keeping note, it's a proof that really you are not so serious and you don't have the commitment what exactly you will going to learn or what exactly you will going to implement in your future way of life or way of what's called this implementation. Because as already you observed in the video, that you see everyone will be agree with me, we'll forget after few seconds also, not an hour, not a day. So that means the God is really enable us and giving us the lesson to write it down. And 90% people still, I must say, that they are not habituated to keep note. So that's why it's one sort of, I should say, the struggle or where to habituate our people to keep note. You see, you are coming as a teacher. That means your result and your performance is very good. That's one of the key reasons the university, management or authority or the selection board selected you. And I'm not the person who selected you. There was one professional body you already understood that who already selected you. It means you already proved that you are a capable person. Of course, you have a lot of friends. If you just consider from your early stages until today, there's a lot of friends, but I'm quite sure that every friend is not coming to this beautiful, successful position, the what exactly you are achieving now. So that's why it is your responsibility also to disseminate this information to this student where you are going to start your journey. And usually I am not habituated for going to any slide presentation. But these times, as I understood also, if I started wrongly, then you also get the wrong message. So that's why I believe it that if you can absorb what exactly I am also following in your also future lecture or future class conduction, then I hope that you can contribute and you can able to prove yourself that you are one of the best faculty of the country. So that's why I must say that you must need to fixing your goal. You see, if you have the goal that, okay, I'm joining Daffodil International University and then I'll try to apply for international scholarship and once I'm getting, I'll leave it. So that's your one goal. But I'm quite sure it's not humanities. It's completely inhuman, it's unethical, and definitely we must believe it. If you deprive university student, of course God will deprive you. This belief we should keep it in our mind. Again, of course, you have the vision. You can fix your goal that, okay, I'll go to the abroad and getting my PhD or getting my higher education. It's fine. But you have to be dedicated and devoted for your purposes, what the university authority selected you as a teacher. So that's why your goal should be to prove yourself you are the best teacher. Second, opportunity to change the nation. I think now you are seeing the black, because you are coming as a teacher. Maybe you can tell, okay, I got the opportunity to teach some few of the students. How can I change the whole nation? But do you think if you fix your goal, you have the full ability to change the whole nation? Because one teacher can change the whole nation. I don't like to mention any of the prominent teachers' name, but I hope that why you have this whole possibility or all possibility, because you are starting your journey with a technological adoption. So it's an opportunity for you. So you have the full possibility. You see, how can the Facebook, Google, YouTube, everyone is change the whole world? Only one technology. You don't know who is the owner of the Google. You don't know who is already controlling the whole thing. But if you just facing any problem, you already call your map. Okay, this is Google Maps, tell me, I like to go these places. So your map will indicate it that where you like to go it. If you forget it, then in which places you are, maybe you will wake up on your ongoing journey. Suddenly if you wake up, you can ask your driver, hey, where I am? You don't need to ask your driver. You can put on your mobile. Your location is on. So you can understand you are in Naranganj or you are in Fatullah or you are in Old Dhaka. So that means the whole technology is now in your hand. So now it is your responsibility how you like to utilize in your future destination. So teaching should be a passion. You should consider it as a passion. It's not for a job. If you think that you are coming as a job, then I'm quite sure you will not enjoy it. If you think that it's my passion, I love teaching, I'll contribute to the society, I will create few hundred or few thousand students, those who will be the model of this country, and I'm quite sure then you will also feel proud and you can keep it in your mind like your heart. This should be your love. If you love your teaching, I'm quite sure you will get your all love, all affection, all respect from the society. You see, if you get any opportunity, better opportunity, whenever you submit your resign letter to your respective head or dean, if the student is come to you and they are crying, they are standing in front of you, do you not feel proud? Do you not feel proud? Their whole life you can feel proud. Look, while I am putting my resignation letter to the university authority, I was just surprised. My student came to me, they are crying, they are emotional. They are asking, they are fighting with me, they are chasing with me. So that gives you the proudness. And you can proudly say to your, if you are married, you can say your wife. If you are not married, you can say your girlfriend. If you are both, you don't have, you can say your parents, your friends. At least you feel proud that how much effective people you are. So that's why I should humbly say that please consider it as a passion. And please love your teaching. And if you love it, again I should say that, of course, the God will not keeping silent. God will giving you a lot of extra mileage, lot of bonus, lot of matter will be come to you which you don't know and we don't know. Well, so getting the most from DIU, Daffodil International University, we are trying day by day. As I mentioned few minutes back, this is the first time I came to you. Because why? Because a lot of cases we already understood. Some of our faculty don't like to change their attitude. They don't like to change their mindset. As we always love to say, that if you don't demolish the old building, you never can create the new building. If you don't demolish the old bridge, you never can create the new bridge. So that means you need to change your mindset. So that's why I thought that, okay, when Dr. Sobhani is already invited me, I just very well way I just accepted his invitation because I thought it's an opportunity for me. There's a lot of existing opportunities going on. Like some few of them I just mentioned. So you see, while you are moving, we always encourage events. Lot of campaign, lot of events, considering you student. Every time our intention to equip our student, our basic intention for our student. We never focus to getting the add what called this popularity to the market. Very frankly speaking, we are not worried about the popularity. We are not worried about to get the claps from the people, but we are always like to get the respect from our student. That's why I just mentioned that please do some event which is really self-sustainable. If you do some events, say business people can do various sorts of festival, various competition. You see, science background, CSE people can do some programming, some effective events which can be beneficial by our student or for the student. In that cases, this event can be a sustainable model. And while you are living to this university, in the whole life you can say that, look, I am the one of the person while I got the opportunity to serve to the university, I just developed this event which is now proudly university represented. So that's why please try to do some sustainable event, and I'm quite sure you will get some guidance from our website and other information. At the same time, you see that always you have to keep in mind that our student need to get the job, because this is one of our indication. You see, today you got job and you came here to joining in the Daffodil International University. I'm quite sure your families feel proud. And you also personally feel proud. But keep in mind, if you are still jobless, you can blame your parents, you can blame your education institute. First time you will blame your education institute. First time you blame your teacher. What teaching, what lesson they already gave to you. So that's why always, please, you have to keep your intention. How can the student get the job and internship placement? So I don't like to go to the very details because all of you are matured enough. So I hope that you would understand. But in any case, if you don't understand, or all of these distinguished, our senior people is here, I think please ask them because we have all sorts of possibilities. Extracurricular activities. This is one of the universities that where we always give the extra mileage and we respect and giving the benefit, various sorts of benefit in respect of promotion, in respect of increment. A lot of cases we always value the faculty, those who are always very focused on the extracurricular activities. And I hope that you already have, a lot of you maybe have the very good performance while you were student in the various institutes. So please try to put your contribution for extracurricular activities. And same times, you already understood because we already introduced first time in this country, employability 360 degree. That means it's our responsibility, the student skill development, skill need to be developed. Like you see, you are coming here as a faculty because you already prove your efficiency in educational background, that your academic background is very good. That's one of the key reasons you are joining with us. But please try to understand, all students will not going for the faculty. So their skill development, you need to be focused. Their skill development in multiple dimensions in respect of management, in respect of HR. If he's from the computer science background, he should be the skill programmer. What sorts of skill programmer? The demand, the ongoing demand of the market. If you are just giving him or her some of the programming knowledge which is backdated, they will not get the job. So that's why you must have to need to focus, because a lot of cases you will find that our senior faculty are not willing to change mindset what they are continuing, but it's your responsibility to motivate them, to fight them. And if you fail, please let us know. If you are quite confident that yes, the technology, the skill set, what you like to set it, you are quite confident, our door is always open. We always salute the faculty, those who are already fighting for the betterment of our student. We always help them and we always stand beside them. So that's why this is also one of the indications. Please try to focus the student skill development. And definitely in last line, I hope you understand, you need to plan, take lead, participate. And of course, as I again going to the first slide, please keep note, keep documentation. Because it's very bad luck, again I must say, the documentation, we are very weak. And this is our whole national practice. So that's why I will please try to put the document outcome. You need to prove yourself. If you tell, look, in the morning I came to the university and the whole day I'm working. I'm too much tired. But how? What is your output? What is your report? How can you prove yourself? You are too tired. You are taking 100% load, but you don't have any document. You don't have any report. You don't have any outcome. You don't have any proven track record. You cannot claim that you are one of the best contributors to the university. So that's why I just put it down, the please document outcome and must produce your report. Well, I hope that please you try to understand this picture. This is just few days back, our student took one picture in this dais. It just empower the student. As we repeatedly mention, our key focus always student. You see, I am one of the person, I always love to talk with student. I just tell my student that wherever you see me, wherever you meet with me, I don't mind, you can talk with me. I love to talk with my student wherever. If in the marketplace, if in the lift, if in the masjid, everywhere. Even I told that when I'm riding to my car, if you stop me, I don't mind. Please let me know. So that's why you always try to also respect and try to empower your student. If your student feel confident to talk with you any places, it's a strength, it's an opportunity for you. And definitely, we just mentioned, I think due to color, maybe it's not visible for you, that you need to prepare them as a product, rather just think that they are the graduate. Please. Keep them. I produced some fantastic product while I got the opportunity to serve Daffodil International University. I created some product. Look, this is my product. This is my product. None of my student is jobless because the way I already educate them. Because please, my humble request, never think that they should only become the graduate. Because You see, if any student is becoming jobless after getting the lecture from you, of course, the God will give you the negative marking. Am I right or wrong? You will agree with me or not? And say same message for me also. If I cannot convince to my people, it's my bad luck. And definitely, of course, I will also get the punishment. Why I am not taking the proper precaution. So please consider your student should be the one of the key product. Because I must say very humbly, after 10, 20 years, 30 years, if you cannot proudly say that you can produce few hundred students, those who are star in the market, it's your failure. Am I right or wrong? It's your failure. You cannot claim yourself. You are really one of the great contributor, or really you are a professor, or you are really a perfect faculty. So that's why please consider that our student need to be as a product. Don't think so. They are coming here to getting the certificate. So you should take care. And I must say that another example for you, please you keep in mind, always repeatedly, always I am telling the same message to all of my teachers. While you are conducting any class, maybe there is a 20 student, maybe there is a 40 student, maybe there is a plus minus 20 plus minus student. While you are giving the lecture, or you are making understand to any of the course, if any single student do not understand about your lecture, do you claim yourself you are really a teacher? Am I right? Impossible. You cannot. You should not. You should not claim yourself that you are a teacher. Because at least one student need to understand. Then you can tell, oh, all students are dull. But if there is not a single student, that means you should leave this teaching profession. I'm so sorry, don't misunderstand me. If there is not a single student who understands about your lecture, then I should say you should not waste your time to be a teacher. Rather, you should search another job, because you are going to destroy the student future also. But if one student is really understood about your lecture, then you can use this student as an ambassador to make understand to the other teacher using the technology. You know that you can call that student, they come. I should take one selfie and post it to the site and tell to the student, you can get the all lesson from him, because I'm so sorry, maybe the way I conducting you don't understand. Thank you very much. My lovely student is already understood. So now, as a peer review or the peer understanding, this student will convey this message to all of you, and I will also participate from this social or close group. Let's see why I am failure. So this needs to be practiced, and maybe this practice can be once upon as one of the fantastic practice in the whole world. Maybe once upon a you can also get in call from the one of the giant that, hey, your idea is very good. We like to promote your idea. And maybe once upon a you can also become the famous like as YouTube or like a Facebook. I don't know, or you don't know. So anyway, teachers who love teaching, teach students to love learning. I think, okay, next. As I already mentioned a few minutes back, if you can make convince to at least one student, that student can be replicated to the all other students through the technology. Because you see, it's a very funny, like Google Classroom, like Moodle, like Facebook, a lot of technology is there. So if one person is putting one information or the slide, everyone in your networking or group, they can share same time. So you need to prove yourself one, which is very easy for replicate to the other people. At the same time, I hope you understood that the student need to be uplifted and they should be nurtured. Like you see the tree. I think if you not nurture them, not giving them the water, the tree will not be grow up. So it depends. That's why I told few minutes back, the teaching should be your passion. You see, if the gardener, I think whenever he or she will go there, and if you like to see the tree will be overnight and giving the fruits, I think it's impossible. It's need to take care. You need to nurture them. You need to not only giving the water, you have to be take care about the sunlight, other measurement. Maybe you need to put the fertilizer, lot of ingredients and effective materials you need to input. So anyway, at the same time, you saw the student-centric learning. You need to actively involve. You see that if anyone is like to, his hobby is just to sing a song, I think that can be a part of your class also. Maybe sometime if you feel that your class is going to bore, you can call to any of the student, hey, you are a great singer, I saw, and I know, I saw you in your Facebook, come, and can you just sing a one song, and you can also join with the student and go to the audience and try to clap them. So feel them that you are part of them. But if you think, no, I don't like to be very smiling face because your otherwise student will not, they're not afraid about me. That's very wrong conception, because nowadays you must have to understand the student pulse. You need to be the student-centric learning. So anyway, there is some 4 point. I hope that maybe next time we'll send you the slide also so that you can go through point to point. And hope so you will also keep in note. Next slide, please. Again, reach your student. Do not wait, and please, if you think that what I can do, the student never come to me. Is it my fault? Please. You see, as a teacher, if you send one of the message, if I hope that at least I will humbly request you, first day you try to make your first class, you can interaction, hey, I am X, you are student, let me know. Or you can volunteer, you can ask any of the students, can you make a one group, Facebook closed group, or WhatsApp group, or SMS group, as whatever you like it, or Google. I think there is a plenty of opportunity group. First day, if you give the message, can you make a group, so that whatever we learn, we will never demolish, or never omit, or never forget. Can you believe it? The student will think, that, hey, what type of teacher now joining in Daffodil International University? Am I right? They will give the post to the Facebook or some social networking. Hey, one of new teacher joined, lovely. The first day, he or she is already got our mind. So please, try to prove yourself. You are slightly different than other people. You are completely different than other faculty, those who joined earlier. So that we can proudly say that, yes, I also feel proud that I got the opportunity to interact with you. So that's why please keep in mind, reach to your student. Because, why? You see, I don't know how many you are already parents. But if you don't think you are not a parent, think about your parents. In your early childhood to until today, still the parents come to you, am I right? Still your parents, hey, Papa, aso, university geso, rasta problem hoise. Because they always come to you. So in university or education center, you are really working as their parent. So please, you think yourself, you need to be reach them before they are coming. Sometimes they feel shy. They may think that, okay, if I am not obey the teacher, maybe my mark will be problem. But give him the feelings, they know. And again, counsel and track student is very easy. Again, due to your technology, you can, as I told in the first day, you can feel your student that you are part of them, make your student own you, take step for improvement, and I think I should come to the right side. Without technology, it's impossible for you. You cannot. So that's why I told you, first time, first day, please try to use the technology. Because if you start without technology, I can say it's impossible. Because luckily, from my day one, from my business, I try to use the technology. That's maybe one of the key reasons. Very easily I can manage my almost 40 company, I can easily manage due to cause of technology. Due to cause of technology, I am already handling almost 2,500, more than 2,500 people very easily. And my contact is still 99,000 plus contact in my mobile. I think from 1992 until today, whatever people I met in anywhere, it doesn't matter. Still, I am keeping them in all of my notes. So wherever I met, say yesterday, I just met a heliwarden, one of the country director in one of the area, and suddenly I asked him, how is James? He said, how you know the James? James was 4 years back, he was the country director. And yes, I know James, and I know the parish, and I know the Scottish. Said, how can you know? So then I show him, look, in 2006 I met Scottish, in 2009 I met Peps, and 2014 I met with the James. So now you are the fifth person that whom I met. So that's why I should say that, look, you need to prove yourself that how you can use the technology. Because again, I should say that the God is already giving you the plenty of opportunity. The technology is in your fingerprint, in your hand. So you should use the technology. Keep data, as I already mentioned. prepare a report, you need to analyze yourself. Hey, I went to the class. My first introduction, I got the lesson that I need to be interact with them and getting their group, social networking or WhatsApp. But somehow I cannot get the pulse of the student. What is my problem? You can share with them. That's why you need to prepare your report also. You need to analyze your own analysis. You also need to do it. Next, I think take steps for improvement. After getting the report, you need to improve yourself day by day, day by day. You see, everyone you have eagerness. And of course, if you don't have the eagerness, that means you have some problem. Everyone has the eagerness to get the PhD, right? Or those who are already PhD, I'm sure that definitely you are already quite happy that you are thinking to do some publications, some Scopus publication, international publication. Lot of your vision or lot of your improvement planning you are keeping in your mind. So, but again, think yourself that if you just follow this cycle, use technology, keep data, prepare report, take steps from improvement, maybe your teaching style can be one of your topics in your higher education like PhD. You can take it, this lesson you can consider as your article. You can publish it as a papers. You can present it in the abroad also. In a lot of country you can also, you can prove it. So suppose I am not an academician. You see, I am not an academician and I never think myself also I need to give the presentation or tell to in front of such a distinguished galaxy of people. I never thought it. But now I am used to. So what happened? You see, lot of cases, I think few of my people know that a lot of universities already between this time, and luckily no one is from Bangladesh. Lot of universities already giving me honorary professor, visiting professor, blah, 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 lot of. And you see, the only by presentation, I think the few of the university has already offered me also the honorary doctorate degree. Even I don't like to mention it, because I love to prove myself that I am simply a businessman. So that's why I should say that, look, if you try to practice your learning, your failure, your outcome, once upon a time you can become a model. A lot of people will come to you and you don't know, maybe once upon a time morning when you just open your computer, you will see, hey, congratulations Mr. XYZ. I saw your video in Daffodil International University website. The way you already conducted class, excellent man. Can you come and join to our university? We will offer you full scholarship with your family, with your 14th generation. Maybe it can be happen. So that's why please think positive. I hope the opportunity will coming to your door. Next, please. Students are incomplete breeds and teachers are builders. I hope you saw the picture. You see, students came to the university, you are very lucky. Because you are not giving the lesson or teaching someone who are kids, who do not have any footstep, who do not have ethical practice, or who do not have confidence. Rather, you are getting such a student, those who already started the breeze. You see, they already started the breeze, they have the filler, they already developed this one, because they already passing 12 years education. So you need just to give a final good touch to finish the bridge, incomplete bridge, giving the proper direction. If you tell them, no, don't use rod, rather use the bamboo. So what will be happen? In the next slide, you will see the bridge will be broken. But if you tell the people, please careful, whenever you give to the rod, you have to be identified. Is the earthquake protection, this temperament has, this one you need to identify before going to the slab, what call this, dhalai, you must need to be checklist, there's all bindings is okay, there is any dust is there. Lot of factors you need to educate them so that whenever they will prepare the bridge will be the perfect bridge. But if not, then I am quite sure if you are not careful with it, you will be responsible for the result. When the bridge will be broken, I think student will be giving blame to my teacher. Next slide, please. আমি just একটা সূরা আমার মনে হয় সূরা বাকারার আয়াত number 267. I got support from Honorable Vice Chancellor. He also helped me because I do not know which ayat, but I saw it. So I told him just please help me. So আসলে ব্যাপার হচ্ছে যে as a Muslim and of course all religion, Hindu, Buddha, Christian, সব ধর্মেই কিন্তু এটা সব জায়গায় বলা থাকে মনীষীরা বা যারা প্রবর্তক বা আমাদের যেমন হয়তো প্রফেট, প্রত্যেকটা জায়গায় কিন্তু বলা থাকে দ্য নলেজ হোয়াট এভার ইউ লার্ন, ইট ইজ ইউর রেসপন্সিবিলিটি টু ডিসেমিনেট টু দ্য আদার পিপল। ইফ ইউ নট ডিসেমিনেট দিস ইনফরমেশন, ডেফিনেটলি দ্য প্রবলেম, অ্যান্ড যেটাকে বলি পাপের দায়িত্ব কিন্তু তোমারই। যেমনিভাবে বলা হয় সূরা বাকার ওই আয়াতে হয়তো বলা আছে যে আলটিমেটলি একটা গাছের ফল, একটা গাছে যখন ফল হয়, সৃষ্টিকর্তা কিন্তু ফলটা দিচ্ছে কেন? গাছ থেকে পড়ে যাওয়ার জন্য না, না খাওয়ার জন্য না। এটা বলাই হচ্ছে দিস ফ্রুটস ইজ ডিস্ট্রিবিউট টু দ্য আদার পিপল। সো একইভাবে হচ্ছে যে হোয়াট এভার নলেজ, হোয়াট এভার ক্যাপাসিটি ইউ হ্যাভ, it is your responsibility to disseminate this information properly. And now it is your responsibility how professionally you will disseminate this information. If you more precisely you disseminate this information, I am quite sure the student in his or her whole life, whatever good thing he or she will be doing, you will also get benefit. Definitely, I think God never create anyone without any justification or without any proper planning. So again, I already mentioned some few of the point. I hope that you will also realize you need to prepare yourself for 21st century student. As I already mentioned, you see, while we also got lesson in our school, college, university, we never understood there should be some photocopy, there's such a Xerox machine, there's such a computer, scanner. We never thought. Even I myself, when I started my business in 1990, in 1992 or 1994, first time I experienced with scanner. So, you know, there's a lot of technology, lot of development is there. So, you must need to think yourself and prepare yourself and educate yourself that you are giving lesson to the 21st century student. So, of course, this 21st century, you are lucky. There is a lot of resources in internet. But by 2021, even now, the 50% job, people do not know what will be the next. And day by day, the common job pattern will be demolished. And maybe you are aware that in even the China, who are one of the economical power, you know, the China is also now going to introduce the robot in their every factory. Because they always understood, because to get the more perfectness, the robot can be the one of the good substitute. And same time, you will be surprised, though I believe it, and also I hope that you will also believe with me, the teacher's profession should not be replacement by robots, though it is already taking plan last 10 years, that the teacher are not performing well, they don't getting the proper pulse of the student. That's why Japan is already introduced 10 years back. USA few universities started to some pilot project, how the faculty need to be replaced by the robot. But I am quite sure that you people need to prove in such a way so that no one can think that robots should take place instead of our lovely faculty. And that's why, you see, the lot of the job, lot of the unknown job, and the job, you see, who is able to get information instantly, he or she should become the perfect professional. Like it was one of the common proverb, a perfect lawyer may not necessary to be a lawyer. He need to know how to connect with the right lawyer to win in any cases. It's not necessary he or she should be a lawyer. Same way, if you consider the entrepreneurship, you see 20 years back, 15 years back, people never think they will come to university to study entrepreneurship. Because they thought, if I have the money, I can become an entrepreneur. But now it's impossible. If you have the money, you cannot become an entrepreneur. If you have the money, you can go to the gambling house, casino. But you cannot become an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, you need to be perform lot of performance, lot of education. Like few minutes back, I gave you one example. So you see, a person who is selling in the roadside as a street hawker or the street, you see the chanachur bikri kore, আমি যদি বলি, আমি একটু আগে উদাহরণটা দিয়েছি, সেটা I just share with you, যে one chanachur বিক্রেতা can be a perfect entrepreneur. And maybe he get the right education, that he can become the change maker of this country. But person asked me how. I'm saying, look, he knows supply chain management, he know accounting, he know marketing, he know branding, he know HR, he know professionalism, he know passion. What else he don't know? Everything he need to know, because if he don't know supply chain management, I think he cannot get the cheap price of his chanasur. He cannot able to get the market feedback. If he don't maintain the good laughing, good dressing or good behave, that means branding, promotional, marketing, the people will not come. And then he need to know how to packing. If his packing is very ugly, do you think he will go there? No. If you think he is wearing the gloves, the way he is already maintaining his what called this street side shop, he can easily get attention of few people. Sometimes you see some sanat chanachur bikreta, sometimes they are keeping Hindi song. Why? Because their target people is that category. But if the Hindi song, if you keep to the one English medium school in front, his chanachur will not get the selling. There he can put in Michael Jackson. So that means they know the pulse, they know the supply chain, all aspect. So these people, whenever come to the university getting the right direction, then they can start plenty of shop in the whole country. So that's why I should say that see, as Google is there, YouTube is there, thousand references there. আমার মনে হয় যে ক্লাসটা আপনারা নিচ্ছেন সেই ক্লাসটাতেই কিন্তু আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে আপনারা একটু জান না, আপনারাই জান না। আপনি যদি একটা স্টুডেন্টকে যদি বলে দেন, দেখেন আমি একটা এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপের একটা ক্লাস নিচ্ছি এবং অনেস্টলি বলি, আমি ডিসকভার করে দেখলাম প্রথম ক্লাসের পরীক্ষার পরে আমার দ্বিতীয় ক্লাসটা কেমন হওয়া উচিত। আমি দ্বিতীয় ক্লাসটাতে কি করেছি, এমন একটা সিস্টেম ডেভেলপ করেছি যে তারা ক্লাসের আগেই তারা ক্লাস শেষ করে আসবে। তাদের প্রত্যেকটা আমি পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি, দেখো তো এটার উপরে স্টাডি করো, তোমার কি মতামত, তোমার কি মতামত, তোমার কি মতামত। এবং আই ফাউন্ড দ্য ফ্যান্টাস্টিক অ্যাপ্রোচ তাদের কাছে আসছে। যেমন আমি একটা পরীক্ষা নিয়েছি, আমি সেটাও বলবো, আমি হয়তো আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করব। আমি পরীক্ষা নিতে গিয়েও কিন্তু আমি রিয়েলাইজ করলাম, আমি পরীক্ষার পদ্ধতি নিয়েছি এমনভাবে যে পরীক্ষার মাধ্যমে তাকে আমি আইডেন্টিফাই করতে পেরেছি, আমি প্রত্যেকটা খাতা থেকে বুঝতে পেরেছি এটা কার লেখা, এটা কার লেখা। তাহলে আপনারা যদি সেটা না বুঝতে পারেন, ইজ ইট নট ইউর ফেলিউর? বলেন, দ্য ওয়ে আমি কোশ্চেনটা কন্ডাক্ট করছি, এটা যদি প্রত্যেকের খাতা থেকে ফেল করবে। তো এনিওয়ে, আমার মনে হয় আমার বক্তব্য শেষ, এবার আপনাদের একটু কোশ্চেন অ্যান্সারে যাই। থ্যাংক ইউ। আমার মনে হয়